Wake up, St. Lucia. Good morning. It's time to get our health in check, and I'm here today with Dr. Gilbertha St. Rose. She is our resident dermatologist, herbalist. She's our naturalist. So you are looking very lovely today. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling so great by the grace of God, yes.
And I'm so happy to still see you also wearing madras pieces because I'm always saying we don't have to wait one day a year for us to enjoy and celebrate our culture.
That's right. In fact, Creole is our way of life. And
Exactly.
today, what we want to do is to show how to have the Creole healthily because, although Creole is a good celebration, sometimes it goes into too much that pollutes the body.
Yes, we overindulge. I think I can testify a little bit to that. But today it's
Yes.
all about sauces de sauté. So you
Yes.
know what that means, St. Lucia. We're checking for our health. So, how did the idea come about for what's happening today?
Yeah, well, we say we need to, emphasize the basis of good health, the sources de sauté. So the sources, what are the sources? Basic thing, food, and Lucians love food. We have the usual green fig, dasheen and so, but we really wanted to emphasize the ratchet stew. Also, the sauce up fish, you get fish without, fish, and the meat, the pawpaw meat. In addition to that, we're highlighting coupier, purslane. Now it's well known by older folks, and you can go online, and there's been a lot of research on it, and it's good stuff. Very good for high cholesterol, anti-aging, and it's a good vegetable. We have it in Accra.
Okay.
So you have your usual saltfish Accra, but we have coupier Accra, purslane Accra. So that's one of the highlights here in the food line.
Great.
Our drinks, moringa, lemongrass, good old ginger, golden apple. So our local things, of course.
Nice. And I like
Yes.
the initiative of providing us with healthier alternatives as well to what's still part of our culture.
That's
So that's a good twist too because I've been seeing some different things. Now I know we have other elements comprising of our health fair today too.
Yeah, so apart from food is basic. In addition to that, we'll be having Tai Chi demonstrations. So, it's important to have the movement. So, Tai Chi demonstrations, also dancing. So, we have some Creole dancing. You've got to move the body, and of course, it helps the spirit and the mind. So, that's part of what we have. In addition to that, we have other health checks, the usual blood pressure, BMI, and so. But we also have the computerized scanning of the body, which gives an indication of what's happening inside, helping you to look towards, more things that you need to really diagnose. Of course, we have our micro lab. In micro lab, we do the blood test, stool, urine test, offering free blood sugar tests as well today. So the laboratory work important to help in the whole diagnosis of what it tells us on the computer, and also what we feel in our body.
Great. Now, of course, with that, St. Lucia, if you are not here, you really are missing out because this is an opportunity for enlightenment and it is a holistic approach. So, not just one aspect is being focused on, but everything. So, mind, body, soul. And you as well, Dr. Gilbertha, you've given us Eden Herbs, which is an amazing line. I think for me, it's been one of the first local herbal lines that I've seen in the supermarkets, and the range has grown. So, if you can tell us what's new with Eden Herbs.
Yes. Well, what's new? I have expanded the line, but our basic thing is the cleansing, the detoxing, and you have your own
Yes.
personal testimony of the
I can
importance.
testify to that because it really has helped me as well too. So this is true and this is honest, St. Lucia, I swear.
And then detoxifying, colon, very important. We have the colon cleanse and we have the blood cleanse. I did the T-Zan purifying tonic. And my people, if you can cleanse and detox and get the waste out of your body, you've done the best thing for yourself. You feel better in yourself, you have better skin, you have more energy. So, this is just a basic thing to do. 4 bottles of the T-Zan Purify every 3 months. Do it for the rest of your life because you want to be healthy for the rest of your life.
Of course.
And we have added other things, cough, cold, sinus problem, arthritis, sexual activity, parasite cleanse. And we also have the creams for aches and pains, circulation, the hair growth. And for the ladies with polycystic ovary disease, we have Yeah, polycystic ovary disease, and all the infertility and the period problems. Eden Herbs, has the products there. Yes.
St. Lucia, all I can tell you is if you are not here, I'm doing you a favor by at least sharing some of it with you. But if anything here has, tickled your fancy, got your interest, because you should have been here really and truly, then of course you can always reach out. And how can they contact?
Yeah, you can call the center here, Creative Health Center, 452-7308. Or you can see us on Facebook. Or you can get us through the Eden Herbs, edenherbs.com, or facebook.com Eden Herbs. So we are in contact. And when you look at the surroundings here, just being here
It's like a
is...
sanctuary. It's natural, it's
Yes.
relaxing, it's calming. That's how I feel when I walk in. The last time I came here too, whilst we were waiting for interviews, I was so relaxed I started napping.
Yes,
I will
yeah,
admit
that-
this on camera. So
Yeah, that happens. You nap and relax, and if you need to get energized, that happens as well.
Yes.
Yes, well stimulating. Yes.
great. Well, thank you very much again for being here with us. It's
Yes.
always a pleasure. And St. Lucia, November, it's Healthy Up, Clean Up. This is our movement. This is what I'm pushing. I'm doing it because this is what I'm trying to do for my life as well. And I think overall, if we have a more healthier St. Lucia, we're going to be happier people. And we want that longevity. We want to enjoy life whilst we have it now. So don't cut it short. Reach out. Come visit the Creative Health Center as well. And of course, keep watching us here at This Morning. Good morning, St. Lucia. It is time to wake up, and we are taking this one outdoors for a reason. I'm very excited. Our special guest today is Monique, and she's the president of the Triathlon Association. And yes, we do have that, but we're going to get to know so much more. So first of all, major welcome to you, Monique. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's welcome. Yeah, I'm really excited about this year especially.
Great. Well, there's something really special happening. It's the 5th year in a row. It is, of course, the triathlon coming up. So I think Monique is our expert in this field, so she's going to give us the details of the event.
Well, it started 5 years ago. We have a gentleman, Mr. Daley Thomas. Actually, I'm not very familiar with him, but most people who have anything to do with sports in the UK know him quite well, and you can Google him and check him out. And apparently he's coming down here again this year, so he'll be our visitor from the UK. So I got involved with Tries. I went with my daughter to Singapore when we had the inaugural Youth Olympics, and I loved the fact that everybody was physically active and everything else, so I got involved with Tries. And we didn't have one here at the time, so I went to Grenada and loved it. And then we decided to have one here. David Peterkin, I'm sure most people know him from the Swimming Association. Right, exactly. Well, he was the president at the time, and he has been until this year. So he's the one who really started the idea of also getting it. So this year, Adam Gobar, who is, he's associated with Cap Maison. He's the one who's basically putting this together. And we're our association's sort of helping him along. And really, really want anybody who's even thinking they want to try to come out. So we have an emphasis this year on relays. So you don't need to do all three. Now, most triathlons are swim, bike, and then a run. Now, people think, I can't do all three. And I hate the run myself. But you can do one you can either do one, you could do two, you can do all three. We have different distances. Kids are free. They will do it within the landings. So it's based at the landings. So it's at the beach at the landings, then it's in the car park, and then we take it on the road. So anybody who's 16 and over can do it on the road. The ones that are under that age need to do it within the compound, and they're free. But everybody else you have to pay. Not so much, but... So this year I really want to promote the relays. So if you're a good swimmer, we can hook you up with a biker and a runner. If you're a runner and you would like to experience it, we can hook you up, with a swimmer and vice versa. I often find the swimmers and the runners can do both, but they don't like to be on the road biking. So we will try to get you a biker to come involved. It's a great experience. Training for it is kind of challenging. That's if you're going to do the whole distance, the Cutlass, which I think last year took me 3 hours.
Sorry to cut you off though, because I know you
Yes.
mentioned the cutlass. I know there's three distances
correct.
too. So if you want to just give that details for those who are, I think we've already piqued the interest
Mm-hmm.
of some people right now.
So we have the dagger, which is basically, I just got my girlfriend involved in that. It's a really introduction. So it's a 200-meter swim, not very long, a 6.6-kilometer bike, and a 2.5K run. So you're looking at maybe an hour, very feasible. And again, it's a good introduction to the sport. Nobody's expecting you to break records or whatever. Now, if you were competitive, then you would go for the Cutlass, which is a 1,500-meter swim, a 26.k kilometer bike, and a 10K run. Generally, if you do, it's Olympic distance, but because of our terrain and very hilly, we've cut it down. So it's normally a 40K distance, but because of the hills, we do the back in Cap, we've cut that down. So it's very, very exciting. Good vibe, awesome vibe. You get lunch with that as well afterwards at the prize giving. Definitely encourage it. And if you've got kids that are interested, please bring them out. You can check out the website. So please check us out. Or you can call me on my cell when I have a new phone, because mine just died.
We know this.
So my number is 721-9060. So you can call me with any questions, but definitely I can hook you up with a particular other person in a different distance that you want.
Great. Now with that too, of course, so St. Lucia, this is the 5th year that is going to be happening. So this is a major milestone, 5 years.
Yeah.
And you're new as president too as well for the association. So what can persons really look forward to for this year's one?
Well, they definitely, like I said, Daley Thomas is coming down to have interviews and to speak. We will have a proper press release, I think, in a couple of weeks. Normally there are events leading up to it, so we have some swims, some open swims, that sort of thing. But again, if you're interested, just contact me. I'll let you know what's going on, and we'll see how it plays out. But once you get into this, you get hooked, and you tend to carry on throughout the year, But I'm a sport person, and I think everybody should be in some sort of sport. It'd be great.
Great. Now, you see, that's why we have you here today, because we keep pushing people to just get up and get moving, whether it's a
Right.
walk or run, whatever works for you. So this is just another initiative, and things like this, we don't want it to be low key. So St. Lucia, now what date is it going to be taking
Okay,
place?
it's on November the 19th. It's a Sunday. And I know a lot of things are happening in November, but we used to have it on a Saturday. This is the first year on a Sunday. So we're hoping for good feedback from the locals to come out and to participate,
And just before we wrap up again, just so for anybody watching, just to explain again just what a triathlon just in general is too. So St. Lucia knows now.
Okay, so it's 3 disciplines. It's a swim, it's a bike, and it's a run. Now, why is it in that transition? Because I would imagine swimming after a bike and a run, you could probably sink. So we definitely do it first. The last thing is a run. So if you get tired, you can walk. And I guarantee you I'm walking at some point. So that's really how it works. And it's a challenge. But what is nice about it, if any of you are gym people or train at all, you do a lot of CrossFit training. This is like a CrossFit training. So when you go swimming and then you go into a bike, it's completely different muscles, different exercise. So you basically get an all-body workout when you do all 3.
Fantastic. So St. Lucia, there's no excuse. This is another reason, an avenue, so that you can get active, try something new as well. So make sure you reach out, call, go to the website, and that way you can be part of this, because of course it's the 5th year. So you want to be part of, history in the making. This is a milestone. So thank you so much for being here with us, Monique.
And I guess I should also, Digicel are on board, and we also have British Airways on board as our 2 main sponsors. So I thank them very much for coming on board.
All right, perfect. So St. Lucia, November 19th is the date to remember. So the 5th annual triathlon is going to be happening. Are you going to be there? Because we're going to make sure we get some footage on that action. So right now, I want to really give thanks to a special lady who is part of our family here at DBS, and of course who has helped, decorate my set for me and give us that Creole cultural inspiration. So special good morning to you, Francisca, and this one is for you. Lucia. That was our quick little time lapse, just showing our busy Creole, queen transforming our this morning set. So thank you again, Francisca, and of course on behalf of her, she wants to thank everybody for supporting her as well too. So it's all about love 360 here. So we are family here at DBS. You're part of our family, and we look forward to waking up together. It's going to be another great day. It's going to be a terrific Tuesday. So make sure you tune in, keep it locked on, and check us out on YouTube. Search DBS Morning Show. So with that said, everybody have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. We're going to have an amazing one.